Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's MissyMaroon here, and today, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, which will either be above you or below you, I don't know, I'm going to be going over just 10 quick tips on how to be successful and have fun in high school. So we're gonna get rolling right down into it. The first tip is to be organized. And by this I mean write down your homework, write down what after school activities you have. And like for that I would really suggest getting an agenda. I really like the one I have, which is from Mead. It's awesome. You can find a bunch of different agendas though, like online or at Target and stuff. Like there's agendas everywhere. Your school might even give you an agenda. I hate the one my school gives me because it's really small. But just be organized and know when stuff is due. Pay attention when your teacher is telling you the due dates and stuff and write it down. Like if you have a presentation coming up and your teacher tells you that it's you have to be done with it like in a month, make sure to write down the day that you have that presentation, because then that way you will be able to not procrastinate. It won't sneak up on you, and you can be able to look through your schedule later on when you are remaining organized and planning out your days that, oh, I have this presentation, I should probably make sure I'm done by this day. And just be organized, write stuff down, get an agenda, and don't over plan yourself. Number 2, make friends. And I know this can be really hard, but a lot of teachers like to make you do group works, and they say that this is because later on in life you have to do group work with people in work, and that's somewhat true and stuff, and they're like trying to help you build those skills, but really it's just so that people can make friends. And this is a great opportunity to talk to people and get to know them better, especially if it's a long-term group project. Like in my honors class freshman year, we had this religions project where we presented about different aspects of different religions, and it was really, really cool. I really liked that project. But part of what was awesome about that is that they picked the groups for us, and it forced me to make friends with different people in my class. And so then I had those friends for the rest of the year, and I had people that I could go to and ask. And friends just make school so much better, because then you can have someone to eat lunch with, you can talk to people about stuff in class, like, oh my goodness, that teacher is so weird, and so, and you can have someone to, like, if you don't feel comfortable asking the teacher what you missed when you missed school, because you're bound to miss a day of school at least, then you can ask a friend and be like, hey, what did I miss, and stuff, and you can ask them for notes, and it's really nice to just have friends. So make it a goal to make some friends. But going into high school, you should probably have at least one friend or at least one acquaintance and stuff, so just choose someone to make a friend with, because friends are vital in high school. Number 3, don't procrastinate. This is probably this is just an overall life lesson here. Just don't procrastinate. It's bad. It gets really stressful. It gives people a lot of anxiety, and it never turns out to be good 100% of the time. You can probably run a procrastination for about a year or 2, but it's eventually going to catch up with you, and you're going to just fall to pieces. And so my suggestion is that when you get home, relax, take your mind off school for a little bit, and give your brain a break, and then do your homework. Just get it done, take care of it. I know one girl who is in a class I'm going to be taking this year. She told me that what she would do is that she knew what all her homework would be for that upcoming week, at least all the notes for it, and so she would take all the notes on the Sunday of that week or something, just to get it out of the way so that she wouldn't be procrastinating on taking notes and stuff. Another way to help you from procrastinating is to get as much homework and schoolwork done in class as you can, so that you aren't stressed about it later on at the end of the day if you have after school activities. Like for me, I have horse riding, so I always I talk to my friends in class and stuff a little bit, if we have free time, but I mostly get down to business and I get my work done ahead of time so that I'm not pressed for time later on. Number 4, take naps after school, but sleep at night too. And this might sound like a really strange thing, but I read this article that it says that it's actually really beneficial to your health to take naps during the day. Just take a nap during the day. And the length of the nap depends on different people for their REM cycle and everything, but I always suggest just taking at most an hour-long nap after school, just because then, like, I know I have to wake up at 5 in the morning because I have a before school church class, and so napping always helps me to catch up on sleep a little bit and gets rid of that tiredness I feel during school, and then I feel refreshed and awake and ready to get my homework done and all my after school activities done. So if you can, I would really suggest taking naps. It also is a really good way to help your brain store what you learned at school, is to take naps. But with naps you have to be cautioned and stuff to not take too long of naps. Like, I know my best friend Megan, who is extraordinary here on YouTube, she has this habit. She's had it since 4th grade. I'm sorry if I embarrass you a little bit, Megan, by talking about this, but she always takes naps after school and her alarms don't wake her up, and so then she wakes up at like 9 at night and has to like get as much homework done as possible, and it's bad. It's a bad habit. I won't go too much into it because that's her business, but I know a lot of people like that, where they go home and they just sleep and sleep and sleep, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh no, I have to do all my homework and it's midnight and I want to go back to bed and sleep and stuff. So make sure to set limits for yourself and get it done earlier in the day, so that by the time you go to bed at night you aren't lying awake like, I'm awake, I already slept today and stuff. So take at most an hour nap every day that you can, and then get all your homework done, and then have the rest of the day to relax. Number 5, be kind. And this might sound like a stupid thing, but it's true. Just be kind to people at school. I know everyone at school is really annoying, you hate everyone at school, but just be nice to them, you know, because you don't know what's going on in their life, and it'll just be beneficial to you. It can help in making you friends. It's always good to just be nice to people, so be kind. Number 6, do your homework. Like, get it done and stuff. I know you really want to just like relax and not do homework because homework is stupid and it's busy work and stuff, and like, I know there's those annoying people where they don't do any of the classwork or any of their homework at all, but they ace the tests and then they still get really good grades. But what if you're not a good test taker? Huh? Ever thought of that? You might, like, just do your homework. It'll be more points to you, you know? You don't get less points towards your grade by doing your homework and stuff. Just get it done. It's always better to do your homework than not to do your homework. Now, number 7, don't do illegal stuff. And in case anyone needs to know what that is, like, don't do drugs, don't drink, don't go out partying late at night. Like, don't do any of that, like, bad stuff, because it's just, it's not going to be beneficial for you being successful in high school or in life, really, because you're going to go to school hungover, and you aren't going to be able to pay attention and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I've seen, like, everyone at my school, basically, if I don't know them, I assume they do drugs or drink, and yeah, it's not good, and I've seen the negative effects of people who do that, where they're like, I thought about doing my homework, but then I decided to go and smoke a bunch of weed instead. And it's like, why? Like, where is the benefit of it? I like, just don't do it ever in your life. Honestly, there's no positive effects on it, but especially don't do it in high school, because your brain and your body are growing, and they don't need that negative stuff to go and stunt your brain, like your intellectual growth and your physical growth. It's just bad. Stay away from it, and it's not going to help you at all in high school. Now, number 8, get involved. And for this, I wouldn't suggest going and joining up with like the ASB presidency or whatever, like, if you don't want to, you know, but go to like football games and stuff, and go and be a super fan and be really loud and get really excited about stuff and cheer for your team. Like, it's really fun, and like, that environment is really cool, and it makes you feel more a part of your high school. If you don't have a lot of friends there, it's really good to help boost your, like, the environment at the school and make you feel more welcome, and it makes you love going to school more and stuff. Like, I know I love going to football games at my school, and like, our football team is pretty bad. No joke. Like, I think last year we only won 1 or 2 football games, but we're voted as the best super fans in the district, by the way, just because we all get really loud and really rowdy and stuff, and it's really fun to do that, and like, go to football games or basketball games or like any type of sporting event. It's just really fun, and if that's not your cup of tea, then, you know, go to it once or twice, have fun there, but you don't have to keep doing it. Like, join a club, or sign up for a talent show. Just do different stuff at your school. Like, find what you can to make school more fun and involved for you. Like, I'm also a club president at my school, and that's just really fun. I get to talk to people at my school about my club, like, hey, you should come join my club and come to it. It's really fun, and I get to know so many more people at my school from that. And it's a lot cooler to do that, and it's a lot more fun to do that, and it looks better on college resumes. Like, let's get honest, let's get real here. If you become part of a club presidency and you do extracurriculars like school sports, or like that you write down that you are a really involved student, then colleges are really gonna like that and stuff. So just putting that out there. Number 9, take good notes. And just in case you're wondering on how to take effective notes, I uploaded a video on that last Friday, so you can go check that out if you want. It'll be linked down below. But take good notes, and don't be afraid to spend an hour or two taking notes. Like, I usually spend 3 hours taking notes, and they take a lot of time. And then in the end, that's a lot better for me and stuff. And there might be some classes you have where your tests are open note, and those are the best. Oh my goodness, because it just gives you that calmness and that surety. Even if you already know this stuff, it's good to then be able to be like, oh, it's okay, because if I can't recall it right like that, I know where I can flip to in my notes to find it. And so just take good notes. It's really good and beneficial to your grades and helping you to learn and really understand what's going on. And don't be afraid to go and look online to help find answers to your notes and stuff. Like, if you need word definitions or anything, it's fine. Just take notes and do your homework. And then finally, number 10, relax. High school is fun, and it's about really kind of finding yourself before college and learning what it is to not quite be an adult, because you're still a kid and you're still a teenager and stuff, so you still get to have that fun, but you learn how to go to college, kind of, and you learn how to do different life skills, and it's really fun, and you get out of it what you put into it. So that's what I'm going to say. Don't stress over the tests. If your parents are the type of people where they're like, you need to get straight A's in every class, talk to them or something. Going to teacher night or whatever it is always tends to help parents realize how hard high school has gotten and stuff. So just relax and let it be, and know that high school is not the end of life, and high school can be really fun. And just, relax, have fun, enjoy high school, enjoy this last little bit of, not full responsibility, enjoy still having your parents out there to watch out for you, and just, relax. Don't stress out too much about high school, or it'll be terrible for you. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!